Have you ever wondered what truly hides behind one of the scariest monsters in movie history? Pennywise, the dancing clown? Today, we're breaking down the entire story of It and It, Chapter 2, from the loser's childhood memories to their final showdown with the creature that haunts Derry. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and like to support the channel.
Down here. Yes, we do.
The strange being who usually shows up as Pennywise first came to Derry millions of years ago on an asteroid. That's basically all the movies tell us about its origin. In the book, it is billions of years old and comes from another dimension called the Macroverse. After arriving, it slept until humans appeared, then started its cycle of waking every 27 years to feed. Its real form, called the Deadlights, is impossible for humans to fully understand. Looking at them can drive someone insane. Beverly Marsh glimpses them in the first movie and survives, but she's haunted by dark visions. Its enemy is an enormous turtle named Maturin, who created the universe. Unlike it, the turtle is kind and creative, but the films mostly leave this out, only hinting at it briefly. The story begins in October 1988. In the movie, 7-year-old Georgie Denbrough goes out in the rain to play with a paper boat his brother Bill made. The boat slips into a storm drain, and Georgie tries to retrieve it, only to find a clown down there. This is Pennywise, just awake from its 27-year sleep. Pennywise tempts Georgie with his boat and promises a circus if he enters the sewer. Suspicious but eager for his boat, Georgie goes in, and Pennywise bites his arm off and drags him away. No one knows what happened, and the town assumes he drowned, except for Bill. Bill becomes the leader of the Losers Club, whose members are Richie Tozier, Eddie Kasprek, Stan Uris, and later Ben Hanscom, Beverly Marsh, and Mike Hanlon. Each kid is an outcast. Bill stutters, Beverly is rumored to be promiscuous, Ben is overweight, Mike is the only black kid, Stan is weak, Richie is loud, and Eddie is sickly. They bond over their differences and spend the summer of 1989 together. Many of them have personal struggles too. Beverly's father is abusive, Eddie's mother is overprotective, Mike lost his parents in a fire, and Bill mourns Georgie's disappearance. Ben develops a crush on Beverly and writes her a secret love poem. Beverly thinks Bill wrote it and falls for him, even after discovering Ben was the poet. Bill and Beverly eventually kiss after defeating Pennywise. In It, Chapter 2, the story continues 27 years later. The losers have gone their separate ways, and Ben has transformed from an overweight kid into a wealthy, attractive man, keeping the love triangle alive. When the gang reunites as adults, Beverly still has feelings for Bill, and they share a kiss. But during the final fight with Pennywise, she remembers her feelings for Ben, and they end up together. After Georgie disappears, other children like Betty Ripsum and Edward Corcoran go missing too. Ben starts researching Derry's history and notices that child disappearances spike every 27 years. After joining the Losers Club, he shares his findings. It's not always Pennywise directly causing the deaths. Its evil influence spreads through the town whenever it wakes, stirring violence. In the book, it's Mike who researches the town's dark past, learning from his father's photo album filled with Derry's history and pictures of Pennywise. In both the book and films, Mike stays in Derry as the town librarian, continuing his research while the others leave. Pennywise terrorizes each loser individually, first appearing as their worst fear, then shifting into its clown form. Bill sees Georgie in the basement, Mike sees burning bodies, Eddie sees a deformed leper, Stan watches a painting come alive, Beverly is attacked by hair and blood from her sink, Ben is chased by a headless man in the library, and Richie sees a maggot-infested doll of himself. The losers realize the clown is behind Derry's missing children. Pennywise also manipulates Henry Bowers, the town bully, turning him into an agent of destruction. It survives by eating humans, preferring children because fear makes them taste better. That's why Pennywise shapeshifts into whatever scares its victims the most. In the book, it compares this to salting meat. The losers confront Pennywise in the town's well house, where Eddie breaks his arm. Most of the group tries to move on, but when Beverly is kidnapped, they rally to save her. They trace her to the well house and confront Henry, who has killed his father under its influence. Mike defeats Henry and pushes him into the well. The losers then enter Pennywise's lair to rescue Beverly, a scene not in the book. They face Pennywise together in the sewers. The filmmakers drew criticism for making Beverly a damsel in distress. A change from the book, the group defeats Pennywise by showing they aren't afraid, insulting it, and physically attacking it, forcing it into early hibernation. Afterward, Bill suggests they make a blood oath. If Pennywise ever returns, they will too. Using a piece of broken glass, they cut their palms, hold hands, and swear the oath. Most losers leave Derry, except Mike. 27 years later, childhood memories fade for those who left. But Mike remembers everything. When children disappear again, he calls his friends back to Derry to keep their promise. As adults, the losers all succeed in life. Bill becomes a famous novelist, Ben a successful architect, Beverly a top fashion designer, Eddie owns a risk management company, Richie is a popular comedian, and Stan is a wealthy accountant in a happy marriage. Even though the losers have successful careers, some are still haunted by childhood trauma. Beverly is in an abusive marriage, and Eddie is married to a woman much like his overprotective mother. But Stan suffers the most. When Mike calls him, he immediately remembers the terrifying events of his youth. Feeling he can't face Pennywise again, Stan takes his own life, leaving a note explaining he doesn't have the strength to confront it. The remaining 6 losers reunite in Derry at a Chinese restaurant, the first time they've been together in 27 years. As their memories return, Pennywise reveals itself through disgusting forms in their fortune cookies and taunts them with news of Stan's death. Pennywise awakens from its 27-year sleep, bringing evil back to the town. Violence and hatred surface in Derry. A local gay couple is attacked, and one partner, Adrian, is thrown off a bridge and eaten by Pennywise. Flashbacks show Richie being bullied as a child for expressing innocent affection toward another boy, hinting that as an adult, he is a closeted gay man. Pennywise targets Richie, revealing it knows his secret, likely that he loves Eddie. When Pennywise kills Eddie in the final battle, Richie is devastated, refusing to leave Eddie's side and later grieving deeply. At the end, Richie revisits a secret carving of his and Eddie's initials from childhood, showing he loved him all along. Henry Bowers, thought dead after being shoved in a well, survived. After spending 27 years in an asylum for killing his father, Pennywise breaks him out to use him against the losers, instructing him to attack Eddie first. Henry stabs Eddie, who fights back, and later Richie kills Henry before he can cause more harm. In Stephen King's novel, defeating it requires the ritual of Chud, a psychic battle on the astral plane. Maturin explains the ritual to Bill as a child, and he uses it to defeat it in their first encounter. As adults, the losers must work together, since Bill alone is too weak. The films change this ritual. Mike explains it as an ancient Native American ritual to trap it. Participants burn a personal sacred item while chanting, summoning its true form, which can then be captured in a jar. Most of the second act of it. Chapter 2 follows the losers as they search Derry for their ritual tokens, remembering more of their past while facing Pennywise. The 6 surviving losers gather in Pennywise's lair for the ritual of Chud, but it doesn't work. Even the Native Americans who originally used it couldn't succeed. Mike had known this but believed the losers could do it together with their shared belief. Pennywise attacks, killing Eddie, but the rest of the group defeats it by insulting it, just like they did as kids, causing it to shrink. Then Mike recalls a Native American proverb about all living things following the laws of their form. Using this knowledge, The losers pull out Pennywise's heart and crush it, destroying the clown once and for all. They part ways again, but this time they remember everything that happened, and Pennywise's evil seems gone for good. Losers stick together, and that's the complete story of It and It Chapter 2. From childhood trauma to adult bravery, the losers proved that fear only wins when you let it. Pennywise may be gone for good, but the power of sticking together lasts forever. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives. Thanks for watching.